I just recorded 30 minutes of video. Hopefully this isn't as bad, but I was too close up to the mic like that and it was making like a noise. A crackly noise. I backed up a little bit and we're gonna try this again. But I made a lot of changes, and the main one of them is that I am redesigning everything. Not actually everything, but pretty close to everything. Because 21 day ago now, um, I had drew this when I was practicing what symmetry would be like if it was usable, and I really liked it. So then I went in and I worked on I went over the adult character portrait, and I was like, well, shit. This is what I wanted it to be originally. This is what my vision was. Now I could actually do that. And I don't know, like, you can see, like, I draw kind of crooked and everything. It helps me balance that kind of stuff out significantly. And this is what you think it is. And I drew that as well. And I love it. It is the coolest thing. Look how cool this is, bro. I love that so much. But you just be happy it's not me, because I did have inappropriate pictures of myself on here until I realized that I can't. Your limitations for Instagram on privating things is all or nothing. So I was like, well, shit, I can't keep that up here then. Anyways, some new. If the audio's messed up on this, like, I don't know what's up, bro. I'm talking too loud. My voice is too scriggly right now, or something. Who knows? But yeah, here's a new, like the redesigns are just so good compared to what they were before. And this doesn't list the old ones. Here are the new trees. Super cool. Super cool new trees. And there's lore to these little bits and bobs, which you're gonna see on a few things throughout the game. Anyways, and I decided to turn that thing into the Firekeeper. So this is now the Firekeeper. And his name is Lamb, without a B. I guess you could figure out where the lore is now attached to the little bits and bobs. And it'll be like explained throughout the game. This is an unfinished thing, but it's so great. I love it so much. And I want to talk about something real fast. It says never let someone tell you how to art. And the reason that it says that is because I was excited about learning this new trick with symmetry, so I posted about it on Reddit on the RPG Maker forums, and I'm assuming that I put things in a way that was they thought was me telling them how to do their art, but I just not really. I was just excited, so maybe I just worded it bad. It was late, I was tired, excited, and all kinds of stuff, but realistically, like, the one on the left is better than the one on the right. I like it more, is what I wanted it to be. Same here. The new mother sprite is better. I might need to work on it a little bit, but like, regardless, like, it's overall, it's just so much better. Like, there's so much more like to this here than here. This was like the concept, but this is like the vision. You know what I mean? And I love that. I don't know why people they're just being mean too, dude. And they like, why was it being NSFW when I was showing them the and I just tried to explain. Look at the new trash can. It's just so much better, bro. So much better. It's the best trash can I've ever seen. The new one. Um, but and I just tried to explain that, like, well, the cop here is representative of a Nazi, and that's pretty grotesque, and that's why I did that. And I think that's fair, and I think that's a good reason to have the NSFW tag on there. It doesn't mean sex. It means it's not safe for work. It doesn't mean this. You know what I mean? Like, don't be dumb, bro, and don't be mean either. Like, chill. I don't know what the fucking problem was. Um, Regardless, I am not going to listen to him because I'm not stupid. Uh, You'll see what I mean, anyways. You guys have been paying attention. Like, even if you just look at this here, um, this like area and everything versus like, and we're gonna go into it in a second. Versus like this area, which is the same like fucking place, bro. This looks so much better, significantly better, because this is what it was supposed to look like. It's just coming together now instead of being like all over the place. But So I'm redesigning everything. I'm dedicating the next week to that. It should be not the hardest thing ever. I don't have to draw it from scratch, the new stuff. I could just kind of go over the old thing with symmetry on, and work from there. Also, I just want to show you. I found this today, and it's so cool. All right, I think that's it for this part. Let's just get into the game. So you'll be able to see here in this area, but I have started putting the beach together a little bit more, especially since I had to redesign things anyways. I figured like it was a good time to sorry, I just had a burp. You probably heard that. Uh, my bad, I guess. So new chat boxes. There are chat boxes now, and I made this little animated eyeball. It's cute. I'm gonna let that one say how it is probably. Uh, but you have. Hold on, I gotta fix my controller. So I made the backgrounds to text because it needed to be there as things were getting more complex and not just a white screen or a sandy screen in the back. So I had to do it. It's not necessarily final, the designs, but they're representative of a final. Does that make sense? At least for a while. Probably will change because all my finals always change. Um, but this is the regular one, right? So this is what it looks like when you're just having a regular conversation, and it's regular conversation. And then when you're having a conversation, or like when it's a system message, this little screen, it changes to being like the eyeballs and everything. And I did that for to give the feel of like it's differentiated, but it's also differentiated in a way that is appropriate for the game and the lore. And I don't want to get too much into it, but just think Sapiens, right? This gives it a more organic, not human, but like human kind of vibe to it. Um, and we could appreciate these new thingies, these new things. I forgot what they're called, the buoys. And then let's see. Oh, I'm on here. Obviously, a new trash can. I've already talked about that. New sign and new light. They are much better, and the sign has a little balls I was talking about. Yeah, and then I also made I made it more full, so it feels like a local area. There's all these rocks. I didn't know how to put there, and I was like, well, I could just put rocks. That makes sense, and it gives you like a reason to go down, actually like out into like this area now. Feels like there's a reason to do that. I got something. Next little part. One of the next little parts is I'm so excited to show you. While I'm here though, here's the new like portrait. The way I've done portraits now, in the menu. Even though there's still going to be mirrors, I wanted this to look better than what it was. So now I have that, and it has a character portrait art, which is the same as mirror art, and it's cool because you could look at it, and that is an awesome design. I am very happy about that. Not to toot my own flute, but yeah, I'm tooting my own flute. Other thing, this little area, I made a new thing. I got rid of the bubbles, and I just decided to animate that, and you will see the new how this looks, the new initial environmental death that most people probably won't go on to right now. Yay! It breaks the thing apart. Oh, that's cool, Then it goes back to this. So the next thing, I guess I should show you. So I haven't actually done anything in terms of redesign and stuff because I just started this yesterday, redesigning everything. in the mother's world. So instead of like going through all of or your childhood home, so instead of going through all of that, I'm just gonna talk to you for a second, um, and look up just grab the picture out of the file and just throw it on OBS. It's just another portrait thing. I just want you to see the bloody version of it because it's cool and I'm happy about it because whenever I do something where that is beyond my expectations for myself, I always get just really excited. Um okay. So yeah, this is the bloodied one, like after the cutscene with, you know, your mom and everything. Uh this is the new one. It's so cool. I might put this as a thumbnail in the video. I don't know yet. But there's still a lot to redesign. Like I said, it shouldn't take too long. Realistically, shouldn't hold me back too much, kind of a deal. I guess. Hmm. I'll show you the battle thing after the fact. No, I already talked about. I already did. So I am gonna be redesigning the. There's a battle background now, and I am going to be redesigning Johnson, the first like freak that you fight, regular enemy, not a boss, but he's a regular enemy. Um, and yeah, I'm also going to. I'll show you the battle background at the end of all of this. It's not important because it's going to be redone. I don't really need to show you it. Just assume it's going to be cool when it's all done. There's a thing there. I don't know, dude. Um anyways, I guess I will show you. Screw it. So I am also going to do wait, the most important thing. Okay, I'm also going to do redo like some things. Like this building will probably be redrawn, as well as the gravestones. But let me show you the frogs. And right now they have ways inside or into areas they shouldn't have ways into. But there's a frog. I made those frogs, and if you don't love those frogs, you're wild, bro. Those are the best frogs ever. Look, it's gone now. Is there another frog? But you could find another frog. No, we can't because there's not enough screen room. Um, here's the sprite for that guy. Now he's sitting down, being funny. So that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna redraw that. I don't think it's necessary. I might. Maybe I will. It's not gonna hurt anything. That's such a quick thing to do. I mean, maybe I will. I probably will. I say that out loud because like this is just so easy. But it's wild to me that this all looks so much better, and people are trying to tell me to keep it how it was. Dude, absolutely not. What are you talking about? Why would I have like the concept of my vision over the reality of my vision? Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, bro. It's maybe they had to have like taken that. The freaking frogs are so cool. They had to have taken that out of context. I think I had to have like said that bad in the wrong way. It's the only thing I could think of because like it was about like I was just excited. That's it. I was just excited. Um, new. Well, it's not. I haven't. It's still just one frame, but that is the new thing of that. Okay, grab this and then kill this guy real quick so that we can move on. Here's the battle background. It's gonna change to be more appropriate. I have to redraw Johnson, like I said. I'll probably keep the same general ratio, but then man, just thinking about redoing that, but I am going to. I'm going to get the body. Um, then the arm will just be made to be more appropriate. And then I'll have to get the fucking. It's a nightmare thinking about that. Maybe it doesn't need to be so many different things. It probably does. It's all right. I did it once. I could do it again. It's not a big deal. It'll be easier that way anyway. It's just thinking about it. This guy has caused me so much strife, bro. Um, but there's no way I could just leave it how it is with everything that's changing. It would just look out of place. So let's get rid of it real fast. All right. So another new thing is I wanted to have corpses for the enemies. I didn't know how to go about that, so I just kind of have them like little puddles of their stuff, and then maybe it'll be so that you could there'll be choices like in like how does Fear and Hunger do weird stuff. Right now it's just that's a placeholder, but it says down here at the bottom, you find Studio Mic with crevices and corpse, and then you unlock Johnson's memory and click on it again, and it's flesh is puddled. Stuff you could expect. And then we're going to go freaking frogs. I guess I just wanted to show you. I think I've talked about most of the things. I already talked about the new system for crying in battles in my last video. I'm pretty sure. I guess I didn't show you, but also maybe I did show you, but I fixed up the parries and the so they're larger, take up more screen, and I could I could have the images for different attacks and different kinds of things, different kinds of time attack. Like you get the parry bone, but then you also have the yin yang. And now they have their own individual screen space where before they didn't. I guess you just see the pig guy again, just if you wanted to see this guy again. There he is. Still kind of undecided on having the like line shade, but I feel like this is a good way to do it. I feel, you know what I mean? It's more full than it was before. It's not as willy nilly, and it has to be the rest. I'm gonna keep it probably. Let me go through this a little bit real quick. Stuff that is gonna change and isn't gonna change. Like, let's see. I guess we'll figure it out, and I'll talk about it when we get there. As it stands, this like little area down here at the bottom, some things are going to get changed, but not everything. The walls, it just depends. So, but anyways, I just want to show you this little thing real quick. I don't have like any audio for it. It's not a video, it's just pictures showing up. It says I await your city, and fades out. Flash, sorry for flash banging you, but at least you got banged. So that is I think everything that I have to talk about. Remember not to listen to people too much when it comes to your art, because it is your art and you do know best. So when you not think about technicalities, technical things, you know your vision. No one else is going to actually know your vision. There's still so much to do. This month I wanted to get this whole area done so badly, and then move on to the next, but it is what it is. The redesign is worth it 100%. And it is like a total redesign at the end of the day. Like obviously some things, not everything is completely changed, but it does change quite a bit still. So, I mean, this is a big space. Nothing's going to get done overnight anyways. You know what I mean? There's always going to be bits of polishing and stuff like that until eventual release in the future. But I think that is everything that there is to talk about. If I think of anything else, I'll put it in the next video. But I did want to kind of touch base. This seemed like an important thing to touch base with because it completely changes so many things. And also, the Firekeeper is going to be the like little mascot for now, because it's so cool. It's the coolest thing I ever accidentally created. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Feel free to subscribe if you want to hang out and keep up with like development and stuff. And yeah, I don't know what else. Later.